Hi everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to do another look using Tati Beauty Little Baby right here. And honestly, I don't know if I have a plan, but I think I want to use some sparkle. And I think I might stick to this warm brown shade. So we'll do some contouring and some darkening up. But I think I'm going to use this because I love that sparkle there. So we're going to just start with the eyes. So we're going to get started. And I'm going to use this concealer instead of my Tarte Shape Tape. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer in the shade 325 Eggshell. So this is too light for my skin right now, so I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow primer. This will cover up the veins on my eyelid and make a nice bright canvas for the eyeshadow to go on. I am going to blend this out with my Sigma Precision Round Brush, the P82. I remember buying this, and I don't even know why. I just thought like all different kinds of brushes would come in handy. But then I saw Angela Bright using it for just like this exact reason, so I figured that would be a very good reason to use it. So when I do this and I do my eyeshadow first, things look crazy. My skin looks crappy, my eyes look weird, but I promise you it will all come together. I think it especially looks crazy because I've got really bright lids and then really dark under eye. I'm going to start with an E35, which is a tapered blending by Sigma. I'm going to start by going in to Soothe, and I always like to use the matte shade in the crease. This is all the matte shades on the bottom here. So I'll go into Soothe, just a couple of taps is all you need, and blend this into the crease. I'll have to probably use Aura, which is the lighter shade, to blend out because I don't know what happened up here, but my brush picked up extra product that I didn't tap off. So the trick is just to keep blending. It seems like this concealer really picks up on the product too, which is kind of what you want in a nice eye primer. Alright, so that looks very, very deep actually. I'm surprised for the caramel color that it is. It's very, very dark. I'm going to take a clean brush. I'll take a clean E40. This is just another tapered blending, but a synthetic bristle brush. I'm going to tap into Aura and clean up the edges by my brow, just so you have that really nice blended look. Okay, that looks really good. The blend is looking amazing. Now we're going to use Story, which is this color. I'm going to stick to the matte, and then I might go to the sequin right after on the lid. So I'm using the original tapered blending brush, the E35. I'm tapping it off, but it doesn't really matter if you tap it off because I don't have my makeup done. If you do have your makeup done, make sure you tap it off. So I'm adding this to the lower crease because I think I want to go with a sequin on the lid and then add some of the glitter. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing like a glitter liner. I'm just going to go back into Soothe and blend in the crease a little bit with that red shade. So I'm going to take an E25 now. I'm going to wet my brush with a little bit of Milani Make It Last, and I'm going straight into the sequin Story. This one right here, you can see the little pretty sparkles in there. And I'm going to put this on the lid. Okay, it looks really pretty. It almost looks like with a damp brush, it almost looks wet with all the pretty little sparkles in there. I'm not going too close to the inner corner because I do want to highlight and I want to blend this up too. So I'm going to blend it out with a little bit of more of the matte shade. So just wait for that to dry. And I'm going to use the 35 again, go into Story Matte Story. And take this into the crease. Now to give the eye some kind of dimension and depth, I'm going to take a clean E25, like a dry one, and I'm going to go into Memory, which is the black shade. Again, I'm going to stick with the matte because I think I want to add some sparkle to the inner corner, or maybe kind of like, I'm not going to do a cut crease, but I'm just going to do a little bit of like with my finger. So just a tiny bit of Memory, like literally just the tiniest amount, and add it to the outside corner. Holy, that's pigmented. And I might have to go back in with brush with the red on it to blend it in because that's really dark. I'm just gently patting this on at the moment, and then you can blend it in after. And I don't want to add too much, I'm just adding enough for a little bit of dimension. And then once I get this blended, I'm going to go back in with Story Sequin with the wet brush and just kind of go over the lid again. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a Story glitter and kind of drag it out so it's not as concentrated toward the middle of the eye. That really brightens up the eye, I find. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and I might just keep it on camera and I'll just fast forward through it. So I will leave all the products that I've used down below if you're curious, but I won't actually like go through all the steps and like all the products I've been using. I'm just going to wash my fingers and brushes and we'll be right back. So face makeup is done except for highlight, which we'll do after. I'm going to tackle the lower lash line now. So now I know I don't usually do this. Well, I tell people not to do this, especially if you wear contacts. I am wearing contacts right now, but usually I'm really careful when I do it. I want to line the inner water rim of my eye, but I don't have like a color I want. You could use like a warm brown, you could use black, but I'm going to use a flat tip definer E15 by Sigma brush. I'm going to take some of Story Matte. I would never use the sparkle on the inside rim, but always the matte shade. I'm going to stamp the brush right in the shade and then delicately rim my waterline. Just like that. Done. So next, now I want to take a little bit of a darker shade, but I don't want like too dark. So I'm going to actually take Ritual, which is the brown shade. It's probably one of my favorite shades. Like between all of these, I think Ritual and Aura are my favorite. And I'm going to keep it on the same brush, and I'm just going to press it into the lashes on the outside corner. Okay, then I'm going to take a clean A30 pencil brush, and I'm going to go into Story Sequin. And I'm going to put this on the lower lash line as well. So remember, when it's wet, you can't really blend it out, so I'm just going to add it, wait for it to dry, and then we'll blend it out after. And then while we're waiting for that to dry, I can do the inner corner highlight. So I will use my Mary Lou by the Balm, and I am going to wet the brush again as well. So for this one, I'm going to try to find my smudge brush, the smallest brush I own. It is the E21. This I'm also going to wet it. This will be for inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight. And then while we're at it, we'll just highlight the rest of the face while we're waiting for the shadow to dry. So I'm going to use my favorite F35 and add a little bit to the cheekbones. Kind of between the brows on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, tip of the nose. Cupid's bow I love to highlight, and a little bit on the chin. I'm going to use the medium sweeper E54, and I'm going to put a little bit more of Story sequin on my brush. Tap it off because makeup is now done. Blend it out a little bit on the lower lash line. Before I go any further, I'll just give my eyes a quick spray with my Urban Decay All-Nighter. I mean, that's not guaranteed to hold all the sparkle down, but it'll help a little bit. I will line the top lash line with my Too Faced Better Than Sex liquid liner, and then I'll put mascara and lashes. I will be using the Cala Lashes, the style Sin City. Again, I'll kind of fast forward all that so you don't have to hear me talk. But while we're waiting, we're going to do lips. So I'm going to line my lips with my 09 Spice Milani Color Statement Lip Liner. I'm going to use this Tarte Lip Sculptor Lipstick Lip Gloss Combo. This is the shade Lively, and I only have a smaller, it's not as big as the large sizes. So I'll put the lipstick on first. Look, it's so cute. Lip liner as I go. Again, I've got tons of mascaras. I kind of have to go through them. A whole bunch are dried out again, but I've been using Luminous Feline Mascara. And I think there's a new one. I think it's also by Loreal, and it's the Bambi Eyes mascara. I wouldn't mind trying that out. That is the completed makeup look. Overall, I guess I'd call this a neutral look. And the shadows went on amazing, but I already knew that because I did the previous look, which I'll link for you if you're curious. And if you guys have any questions about the products I used, how I applied, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Also, please subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget to click the bell notification so you will not miss any videos from me. We will talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.